What's up, everyone? We got a quick video today, a quick post from the Neville Sub. This one is called A Reminder of the Basics. And hey, let's get back to the basics because it is always helpful to get a reminder of the basics. The foundations of what we learn about here are very crucial, and let's get into it. So there's a lot of posts with walls of text of steps for one technique, and I know they annoyed me as a beginner because you're looking for direction amidst the sea of blah blah of people who give advice without admitting they're not totally sure themselves. Just understand, if you do the 9,000 steps of a technique and it worked, it is because 3 or so fulfilled the basics. So there are bullet points here. The first is, imagine yourself living in the end fulfillment of the life you desire to live. 2, become emotionally in tune with it. 3, when it feels right to let go of control. 4, life creates an invisible bridge of incidents, both good and bad, yet all harmonious in retrospect, that leads you to the fulfillment of it. I like that point right there. And 5, don't stop at the middle of the bridge yelling defeat. That's self-explanatory. This is how we create events in our lives with our minds. You can look back to see it to be the case. It's not yet understood by everyone, the power of the human mind. It's 100% magical, but it's also just how it works. That's the core of it. Okay, thanks, bye. So now we have Troublemaker74 with the top comment here, responding even easier yet. 1, practice getting into a drowsy state and imagining a scene of something that would happen after getting what you want. 2, repeat step number 1 until you have what you want. That's all. No BS. No, if you don't have it yet, you didn't imagine hard enough shit. All you have to do is practice and trust the process. It will work as it has for thousands of others. Yeah. I mean, that's true. I mean, this is very much, the people that have written this seem to have had success specifically with the imaginal acts. And you've got other people such as Sammy Ingram, Emil Coué. I just did a recent video about robotic affirming that prefer affirming. Really, at the end of the day, I think I mentioned this in another video, the best technique to manifest is the one that you can consistently do every single day. Because at the end of the day, this is a practice which takes consistency. It takes persistence. As this person mentioned, don't stop at the middle of the bridge yelling defeat. We can't stop at the middle of the bridge. And I like that analogy because a bridge, imagine a drawbridge crossing a chasm. What's going to happen if you stop in the middle of the bridge? You're not going to get to where you want to go. The bridge could be arduous. The bridge can have, they've written here, both good and bad incidents, yet all harmonious in retrospect, that leads you to the fulfillment. That's easier said than done. A lot of the time, that's what happens. People, the negative thought patterns begin to happen when you're along the bridge of incidents and things are looking bleak, let's say. Things are not looking like they are leading towards where it is that you want to go. And as humans, it's very easy for our mind to start playing tricks on us, or the devil on our shoulder to come about and whisper things in our ear, the intrusive thoughts, the thoughts of doubt, the fears, the worries. So anyways, guys, it's easier said than done, but it really takes this faith and the consistent action and the consistent persistence with this. And the consistent feeling, the word faith is good because if you look up the definition of faith, it's the belief in the unseen. And that is really what you have to have for this. So anyways, guys, quick reminder of the foundations of this. It's always good to go over the foundations and the basics. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this. Does this resonate with you? Do you believe I'd be curious too, whether you guys, what success you've had. Do you have success? Do you feel as if you can become more in tune with this fulfilled state and the state of the wish fulfilled, this state where you feel like you already have it, by affirming or by visualizing? I would be curious to know what you guys prefer. At the end of the day, I think both are extremely powerful. And like I said, it really comes down to which is easier for you. Are you more, there's different learning styles. There's different people, they say, are more kinesthetic, which means feeling, touch. That can be your dominant sense. It can also be, you can be auditory, which means that you are learn more by hearing, or visual, which means that visual stimulus, you have a powerful imagination. You can imagine things very vividly. Really, whichever works the best for you, they all work. And yeah, when you're imagining things, using that tactile, adding all senses that you can add also helps, and hearing things can help as well. But if you're affirming, you are simply affirming to yourself day in, day out. It could be, you could have an affirming period, whatever technique works for you, whatever you prefer, whether you prefer robotic, whether you prefer doing affirming with emotion, but just the ability to repeat, the repetition of, this is happening for me. This can happen for me. I think that this should happen for me. I deserve this. I'm deserving of this. Why not? Why can't this happen for me? It's happened for all these other people. All these other people have had success. It's possible. That means that it's possible. It's within the realm of possibilities. It's within the realm of reality. And you continually drill this into you so that your subconscious, while you're doing mindless activities, before you're falling asleep at night, you can listen to some of the affirmation recordings that I've made if you want. You can also create your own. You can also listen to somebody else's. But regardless, you repeating these affirmations, hearing them in the subconscious will eventually it will eventually be imprinted. When you're doing mindless activities, mindless tasks, blah, 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 you were focused on whatever you're doing, walk the dog, blah, blah, blah. Hear these on a loop. That's when they had the chance to impress the subconscious. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to drop me a like, drop me a comment, hit the subscribe if you have not done so already, and I will see you in the next one.